अस्सलाम वालेकुम एवरीवन. मैंने कहा बहुत देर हो गई है, कोई लाइव सेशन नहीं किया, so I really wanted to connect with everybody. It's been ages. I was moving home, so सेटल होने में काफ़ी देर लग गई, बट अल्लाह का शुक्र है, वेरी सेटल्ड नाउ. और hey to everybody who's joining, and I see a lot of familiar faces. Great to see you guys here. And I know this is unannounced and I'm really sorry. I know कि कल सुबह जब सब देखेंगे तो कहेंगे कि बताया क्यों नहीं, but I just thought that I had time and it was can you not hear me? No voice? Guys, please confirm, can you hear me? Thank you for all the compliments on the on the LSA outfit. And yes, Kiran, hi, it was great seeing you at LSA as well. Kiran, of course, was, I think, if not the best dressed person at the LSAs, then at least one of the top 3 for sure. Impeccable sense of style, and I always admired her as a model on the runway, but I think Kiran, you're just kind of hitting it out of the park every time you appear in something. It's just really cool sense of style. Ji, to walaikum assalam. Okay, so Fashion Fortnightly should be up in a day or two, and Kiran was undoubtedly the best dressed. Yes, and we will be doing a special on Mahira's wedding as well. Mahira ki looks abhi tak aa rahi hain, so I just want her to finish, and that's why we're waiting. So I don't think that people were horribly dressed at the LSAs. I think that it was overall a better look this year, by the way. I was there and I've seen some pretty horrendous looks over the years, but इस साल मुझे लगा कि people were relatively better dressed. So yeah. जी, so बहुत सारे सवाल हैं जो हॉट बाइट्स में हम लोग एड्रेस करेंगे. ऑफ कोर्स रमशा की शादी हो रही है नहीं हो रही, एंड देन interesting observation about, I have things to say about Zainab Abbas being deported from India. She's there for the World Cup और उनको निकाल दिया गया है. ये भी हम डिस्कस करेंगे. LSA, I feel that we've said everything that we wanted to say, but I did want to recap because मुझे ऐसा लगा कि जो मेरे comments थे वो बहुत एक direction में fans were looking at it from a very kind of a myopic point of view. So I just wanted to round off what I said. पहली बात तो ये थी that I think the entire process of nomination submissions is very flawed, और ये इन्होंने 2 साल पहले बदला था LSA वालों से ने, और मेरी उनसे ये रिक्वेस्ट है कि प्लीज़ go back and revive the process that used to be 2 or 3 years ago. जब जूरी होती थी, जूरी जो है वो डिसाइड करती थी कि नॉमिनीज़ कौन होने चाहिए, एंड द नॉमिनीज़ वर ऑल्सो ऑलवेज chosen from excellence, whether it was a critics award or a popular award. Popular award के लिए भी they had to have performed well. It's not just that popular acts will get nominated for the most popular award. They still need to know what they're doing. So I have great objections about the process, and I feel that they need to bring back the old process. So, and that is my humble request, because we followed the LSAs for 22 years. I've always said that I'm an LSA loyalist. मगर जब इन लोगों ने जूरी को डाक किया और फिर I personally feel ये channels का pressure था, because all channels wanted representation, and there's a lot of politics that goes on between the channels. So yeah, जहाँ तक बात आती है about individual acts and everything, I stand by everything we said. I really admire Fahad Mustafa as a host of Jeeto Pakistan. I really admire him as an actor. I think he's one of our finest, and he's one of our biggest stars in the country right now. But he was not a great host, and he was passive aggressive, and it could have been more dignified. And humor hota hai, but then when humor is bitter, then it's not funny. It becomes just bitter. So wo baat ho gayi. Sabaa Kamar, I think, deserved every bit of her award for Kamli. She was spectacular in Kamli. मतलब मैं best actor, film actress किसी और को ना award देती. It would either be Sabaa Kamar, or it would be, if they had nominated Maula Jat, it would be Umayma Malik for Maula Jat. But it was she was fantastic in Kamli. However, again, Sabaa was not a great host, because she kept interrupting people, she kept interjecting speeches, and it wasn't a great hosting. So ये 2 बातें हो गई. तीसरी चीज़ मैंने कही कि जी performances बहुत lackluster थी. I stand by that, बिल्कुल थी. I've seen a lot of really good performances at the LSAs. एंड मैं वही अपने दोस्त को बता रही थी कि यू नो आई हैव सीन प्रियंका चोपड़ा परफॉर्म एट द LSAs. I have seen Atif Aslam descend on a flying carpet. I have seen like Ali Zafar perform with Mahira, and you know Aamna Haq come down on a ring that descends from the you know the top of the roof. So बहुत ज़बरदस्त टेक्नोलॉजी होती थी, बहुत ज़बरदस्त परफॉर्मेंसेज होती थी, और ये परफॉर्मेंसेज ज़बरदस्त नहीं थी. I did say that I don't think that Sabah and Maya can dance. I stand by that. They're not dancers, and that's, I also said it's fine, because performance, stage performance के लिए आपकी एक certain body language होनी चाहिए जो नहीं है उनकी, and that's okay, because हमारी फिल्मों में डांस गाना इतना नहीं होता. जो हमारी लॉलीवुड की एक्ट्रेसेस हैं वो हर फिल्म में नाचती गाती थी, so they knew how to do it. So yeah, so ये हो गया बात. एंड सज्जल का स्टेटमेंट आया और फरहान सईद का स्टेटमेंट आया. सो हाँ, फिरोज़ को लेके बहुत हुआ हुई. जितने लोग समथिंग हॉट को फॉलो कर रहे हैं, पीपल हु हैव फॉलोड मी फॉर द लास्ट 10 years know that nobody has supported Feroz more than I have. And I also I don't need to say this again, that I have always believed in Feroz as an actor. He is an impeccable actor. He is good in every role. He has star power. I mean, he's really, really good. He's a very good actor. But Tish Button was not his film. और उनकी नॉमिनेशन भी वहाँ क्यों थी मुझे नहीं पता. हाँ, अगर यही अवार्ड उनको हब्स के लिए मिलता, बेस्ट एक्टर फॉर हब्स, आई वुड हैव बीन वेरी हैप्पी, बिकॉज ही डिजर्व्ड इट. But the thing is that, you know, not for Tish Button. Tish Button didn't have a major role in Tish Button. Just like I wouldn't have nominated Kubra Khan for Punjab Nahi Jaungi. You know, you're not nominating Asania Saeed for Kamli, and so yeah. ये तो हो गया अवार्ड्स के बारे में. कैटेगरी सारी वॉप्ड हैं. आई थिंक कि इवन फॉर फिल्म वी शुड हैव बेस्ट एक्टर एंड एक्ट्रेस, व्यूअर्स चॉइस एंड ऑल्सो क्रिटिक्स चॉइस, बिकॉज बहुत से लोग मिस हो गए. पीपल वर नॉट एक्नॉलेज. सो या, सो ये हो गया. नो, आई थिंक दैट बिलाल अब्बास's performance was very good in Dobara. And I absolutely do not begrudge him that award. I think वो बिल्कुल deserving था. और same goes about Yumna's awards. So I mean, I don't think there's politics between the actors, but I just feel that obviously जो नहीं जीतता वो ज़रा सा bitter हो जाता है. And we'll talk about that in the Hot Bites over the next weekend. So about Wahaj, I still don't know really, guys, what happened, because अगर उन्होंने submit किया, and I believe that they did, इनको नहीं मिला, and I believe them when they say कि हमें नहीं मिला, तो फिर वो portfolio गया कहाँ? You know, portfolio गया कहाँ? Because to be honest, Wahaj should have been nominated as best actor for in the critics category. He was marvelous in जो बिछड़ गए. तो ये तो हो गया Wahaj की बात. जी बिल्कुल फरहान को मिलना चाहिए था. Why is there not a character actor award? Because दुनिया में कहीं नहीं होता. Every role is important. So yeah. Why are we not saying anything about Mahira's wedding? What can we say, guys? I mean, it's a beautiful wedding. Mahira looks absolutely stunning. Her simplicity, her sincerity, उसकी जो अंदर की अच्छाई है वो नज़र आ रही है उनकी शादी में. And she's just so happy, surrounded by her friends and close friends and family and loved ones, that, you know, that's great. Absolutely, Muniba, Numan Ijaz for Sange Marmar this year, Sange Ma. But yeah, I will try and investigate the mystery of the missing portfolio. But yeah. So Ikra Aziz deserves every award, but Ikra was not nominated last year. जी हॉट बाइट्स होंगे मायराज की वेडिंग की अगली दफ़ा हम बिल्कुल करेंगे. और जी, समथिंग हॉट अवार्ड्स शुड हैपन, राइट? वी आर वर्किंग ऑन इट. व्हाट अबाउट आतिफ? सो आतिफ इज, आई थिंक ही इज ऑन टूर राइट नाउ, बट आई हैव हर्ड दैट लक्स स्टाइल अवार्ड्स में आई थिंक फॉर द लास्ट फ्यू ईयर्स या आतिफ होते हैं या अली जफर होते हैं. दोनों में से दोनों इकट्ठे नहीं होते. You will have a fashion fortnight very soon, I think in the next 2 or 3 days. We have recorded it. Nothing, I'm enjoying Mahira's wedding a lot, and it's just very wholesome. Mola Jet was not snubbed, guys. You have to understand that Mola Jet chose not to submit a portfolio, and they didn't want to participate in the event, and they withdrew their portfolio. They didn't submit their portfolio, and they said that we don't want to be part of the process. So then they weren't. पहले ऐसे नहीं होता था. पहले ऐसे होता था कि पोर्टफोलियोज जो जूरी थी, एंड आई हैव बीन ऑन द जूरी फॉर 15 years, जूरी जो है वो पोर्टफोलियोज देखती थी और फिर बैठ के सब तबसरा होता था कि पोर्टफोलियोज के अलावा भी इज एनीबडी डिजर्विंग, और अगर होते थे तो दे यूज्ड टू बी इंक्लूडेड. बट या, did I find the speeches good at the awards? I did not. I thought that people came across as bitter and, you know, kind of and a lot of people said, oh, did you mean Yumna? I actually didn't. Although उन्होंने भी ऐसी बात की थी कि जब आप गिरते हैं तो, you know, उठाने वाली पब्लिक और ये वो, why bring it up again and again, you know? Lots of people have had a tough time making it big in the industry, but you know, you don't go on and on about it when you're winning awards. So yeah, it comes across as bitter, it comes across as rude. It does. No, I agree with you. I'm happy for Yumna's awards. I mean, she's a very good actor, and you know, it's perfectly fine. So how can Arslan Nasir win? How can Arslan be nominated for Pakistan was my big question, because I mean, although if it were a digital host award, और आप ये कहते कि जी who's your favorite digital host, I would have voted for Arslan. I mean, I watch his TV reviews every day, his cricket reviews, and you know, I find him extremely good online. उनका YouTube channel मैं खुद देखती हूँ रोज़ाना, अब खासतौर पे वर्ल्ड कप के दिनों में. बट एक्टिंग उनकी इम्प्रेसिव इतनी नहीं है, तो वो नॉमिनेट कैसे हुए? मेरा तो पहला सवाल यही होगा जूरी से. लेकिन फिर जूरी डार्क है, हमें पता ही नहीं कि जूरी में कौन था. मुझे लगता है जूरी कोई नहीं थी. I moved from phase 5 to phase 8 in Karachi. Haven't moved far. Yeah. जी, बहुत से लोग कह रहे हैं Beyond Borders करें इंशाल्लाह soon. I did watch Ishq Murshid and I have comments which I will give in the review. I left the LSA jury. I was on the fashion jury for the longest time. Then they whittled down the categories without consulting the jury. So I was like, you know, I can't endorse this anymore. And good luck to them. But again, when you talk about fashion-forward brands and you put in a brand like Khadi, which has more or less been commercialized now, although I'm a huge Khadi fan, but it's not really fashion-forward anymore. बाकी भी कुछ ऐसे नाम थे, मुझे नहीं पता वो फैशन फॉरवर्ड कैसे हैं. अगर मुझे पूछते तो फैशन फॉरवर्ड में आई वुड हैव डेफिनेटली सीन, आई वुड वांट टू सी अ रास्ता नहीं था. हुसैन रिहार होता ऑफ कोर्स, इकबाल हुसैन होता ऑफ कोर्स, बिकॉज उनकी कैंपेन्स भी बहुत अच्छी हैं और दे आर पुशिंग फैशन फॉरवर्ड. सो या जी, और आप लोग क्या पूछना चाहते हैं? I've given my take on all awards. I also think that Ahmed Ali Bhatt and Basya are better. The script था ही नहीं कोई. Guys, there was no script. I'm going to sneeze, I'm sorry. Excuse me. There was no script. It was such a bad script. जी, वो दोनों awards ठीक है यार, लोगों ने उनको किया, but I don't mind her winning awards. Sabha was fantastic in Kamli, for sure. I mean, I can't imagine anybody else doing that character. She was really, really good. That was a very well-deserved award. I agree that Yumna's performance in Bakhtavar, no, the character wasn't the best. With the way, again, the bad makeup and everything, I think Yumna did justice to it. Character development इतनी अच्छी नहीं थी, लिखा हुआ इतना अच्छा नहीं था. जो बिछड़ गए तो पता नहीं वो missing, the mystery of the missing portfolio ही होगा. Sajjal's getting a lot of flack for her post, so we'll talk about that, yeah. So why do people think Something Hot hates Maya? Of course Something Hot doesn't hate Maya. Maya was spectacular in Jo Bichhad Gaye as well. I wish she was nominated. We just didn't love her as Kim in Yun Hi. But other than that, I really think Maya is great. अच्छा जी. So a lot of people think that Yumna's coming across as rude or arrogant and self-absorbed, but I don't know why she comes across like that, because when you meet her one to one, वो बिल्कुल ऐसी नहीं है. She's very down to earth. She's very, very humble. She really connects, and she really, she's full of laughter. And I don't know कि जब वो स्टेज पे जाती हैं तो फिर उनको एकदम क्या हो जाता है, वो थोड़ी सी ना डिफेंसिव पे चली जाती हैं. But she's lovely. I mean, Yumna is absolutely, she's a lovely person. I mean, I can't say that like with more conviction. बहुत ही स्वीट हैं वो, और बहुत बहुत हैप्पी, बहुत, she's really really nice. My nails, guys, thank you. It's a brand called 786. It's breathable nail color, and it's kind of a bubble bath kind of a tone. Yeah. So okay. Why are people cheering on Sajjal? Of course, all your questions are now about Yumna and Sajjal. Yes, Hussain Rehar is being accused of plagiarism, and I'm going to investigate that personally. I'm going to talk to him, because I think that's really, really, that shouldn't happen. A designer who's getting so much praise from the industry, and it's doing really good work, should not be accused of plagiarizing a young and upcoming graphic artist's work. So ye to galat hai. Don't you think Yumna and Vahaj should be the new Lux couple? So, Lux has the thing about Lux being associated with film stars. और बड़ा कम ऐसा होता है कि कोई ऐसा Lux girl या boy हो जिसने film ना की हो. So maybe after Yumna and Vahaj do a film together, they will be appointed the Lux couple. I liked Tabish Hashmi as a host. I thought he was very funny last time. But also remember that a lot of people said that जो tech था ना script, वो बहुत censored था. Because अब किसी से वो बर्दाश्त नहीं होता, मजाक ही नहीं बर्दाश्त करते. But then मजाक needs to be in good taste. I will find out about Hussain Rehar, like I said. How is Juno doing in his new place? Juno is sleeping right now. I can turn this around and show you that Juno is like... How do I do that? Okay, wait. There he is. Juno? Obviously, he's oblivious to the world. Juno say that. Why are people thinking that she is rude? Can you please repeat Yumna's speech? Yumna जब stage पे बोलती है ना, she comes across as a little passive aggressive. I don't know why. I'm saying this again because she is not like that in person. उसी दिन LSA से एक दिन पहले जो मैंने तस्वीर लगाई थी अपनी feed पे, I met her at Nabila's. We were both getting our nails done, and we gossiped, and we chatted, and we talked about the Mashin Round Table, and we talked about Terabin, and her film, lots of stuff. And she was so warm, and she was so loving and so friendly, and even at the LSAs when she met us, she was great. And she generally, what I'm trying to say is, she is a nice person. She is a really nice person. But I don't know why she goes on a defensive foot, which she shouldn't. Yeah, people love her, and it's all so well deserved. I mean, she's a really, really responsible actor. थोड़े से तो एक्टर्स हैं ऐसे हमारे पास जिनको हम कहें कि जी अच्छे भी हैं, ये ग्लैमरस भी हैं, ये वेल डिजर्विंग इनके अवार्ड्स हैं, so they shouldn't be bitter about it. That said, I really wish Yumna gets a better stylist. And by the way, Tabish, I have asked Tabish this in the Fashion Fortnightly कि भाई आपने स्टाइल किया, आपने किया क्या युमना के साथ? तो इसका जवाब ये उन्होंने दिया. I'm very happy for Feroz Khan as well. No, because Hubs was not his film. He was second lead. अगर वो Hubs के लिए, I mean, Titch Button was not his film. अगर वो Hubs के लिए जीते मैं बहुत खुश होती. So no. इश्क मुर्शिद के मेरे व्यूज आप लोगों को मिलेंगे परसों के रिव्यू में. Aamir Khan never attended any Indian award show except for the national awards, and he always said that they're biased, that was after the 1 year that he was nominated against Shah Rukh Khan and Shah Rukh won. But the thing is that Aamir Khan's films are still nominated despite his not being part of the process. That is exactly my point. आमिर खान की हर साल फिल्म नॉमिनेट होती है, भले वो तारे ज़मीन पर हो या वो पीके हो या 3 Idiots हो, उनकी सब फिल्में नॉमिनेट होती हैं और जीतती भी हैं. He just never attends, which is fine. I mean, you're awarding excellence, so yeah. I haven't seen Gunjal. Thank you. Thank you. I don't like my face in makeup and I feel very awkward when I'm dressed up, so I prefer to be like this. So, Zara, I see where you're coming from about Yumna getting an award for Bakhtawar. Her makeup and her wig was all direction, which is why Bakhtawar would not win a Best Drama award. But जहाँ तक performance की बात थी, वो performance उनकी बहुत अच्छी थी. Yeah, I don't know what. I'm not going to do a gossip about Mahira and Sabah Kamar. I am not aware of the IPA awards. Manat Murad is a dud. I don't know. I find it a bit overbearing at times. I do. But I have to say that my parents, for example, are loving it. They're like, चलो शुक्र है कुछ तो entertaining हमें मिल रहा है TV पे. Otherwise, everything is like talk. Or between Neem and Rose, my God, they've got like the entire year of script done. Thank you guys. No update on Niloufar, but of course, sometime next year. I am not going for the IPA awards. I saw Ramsha's new post. I think it's an ad or a drama. She's not going to announce it like this. Any update on Therabin 2? No. I don't think Seven Sky likes us very much, which is fine. Yeah. So, okay. So, lots of questions. अगर अब मैं कोई नया सवाल देखूंगी तो मैं उसका जवाब दे दूंगी, लेकिन वो पुराने सवालों के बार तो मैं नहीं देखती. Yeah, next year is the big 5-0, so that should be fun. Vlogging बड़ा मुश्किल काम है guys. I mean seriously, मैं vlogging तो कर ही नहीं सकती. बड़ी मुश्किल से reels बन रही हैं, वो भी पता नहीं कैसे. I missed खुशहालत the awards, but I think Khakan looked really good. ओ भाई, अगर बेस्ट अवार्ड किरण मलिक को मिल रहा है ना, तो वर्स्ट ड्रेस्ड हैज टू बी, एंड आई लव युमना टू बिट्स. I love her to bits, but she has to be hands down the worst dressed person on the red carpet that day. There's a sense of style is like really bad. And I say this out of immense love for Yumna, that you know, खुदा के लिए dress sense किसी से पूछ लें. Whenever I ever criticized Bollywood for half dress, only that one outfit which was like completely nanga, I wasn't criticizing it. I was like, okay. I don't judge people, guys. I did not meet Maya at the awards. I didn't meet many people actually. मैं बड़ी different zone में थी इस awards में. I didn't want to do much work. जैसे कि आप लोगों ने video में देखा होगा, we just went and enjoyed and came back and talked about it. I mean, Ji, Aiza doesn't give interviews, guys. What's wrong with you? Bahaj is not giving interviews. What's wrong with you? Reema's clothes were fine. For Reema is a HSY loyalist. उन्होंने HSY पहना हुआ था. सबा कमर की साड़ी बहुत खूबसूरत थी जो उन्होंने सब्या साची की पहनी थी. She looked beautiful. But the Shaila Chatur dress I thought was not a great choice. Not because it was nanga or anything, but it didn't look good. Yumna's dress was terrible. It was velvet key pants with those kitten heels. Kitten heels is like, for a star, a kitten heel, and I don't know if Kiran is still here or not, but if she is, I would like her to add a word or two. In fact, can we get Kiran on? Kiran, are you still here? I would love to have you, to take you live. Because, you know, a kitten heel, as far as I know, is like a big no-no for a red carpet. I mean, don't wear kitten heels, yeah. It's just not glamorous at all. I don't know if Kiran is here. Ehsan Khan का इंटरव्यू कई दफ़ा हम कर चुके हैं. आप लोग कैसे कह रहे हैं कि नहीं हुआ? Okay. Pink shirt, I would love to watch Pink shirt. No, people are not judgmental when it comes to Yumna. There are fans, and I get that. I get the fandom, but yeah, just grow up, guys. Seriously. I am waiting for my floor to be installed, and this is a huge shout out to S. Abdullah in Karachi. they were supposed to install my floor before I moved in. और उनके पास उन्होंने मुझे कोई अगर ऐसदुल्ला को यहाँ जानता है ना उनको प्लीज़ ये पैगाम दे कि उनकी इंतहाई अनप्रोफेशनल सर्विस है. मुझे उन्होंने महीना पहले मेरा फ्लोर डालना था और उसके बाद मैंने उनको फुल पेमेंट कर दी. उन्होंने कहा कि जी टाइल्स ही ख़त्म है. पहले मुझे गलत भेज दी. फिर मैंने कहा ये तो गलत है. उन्होंने कहा नहीं जी आपने ये ऑर्डर की थी. फिर ऑब्वियसली आई हैडंट. सो नाउ आई एम जस्ट वेटिंग फॉर दैट consignment to come and get the floor done. Did I ask Yumna about Bahaj? No. I won't say anything. I'm very clear about my opinions and I felt bad for being so negative in my review of LSA, but then, I mean, it is what it is, man. I can't mince my words. Was white the theme? Everybody was wearing white. It was completely coincidental. No, Yumna did not have a dupatta. It was like a cape. Sabal Kamar's performance was not lazy by any standard, but it was just not very elegant. I would love to have Yorva and Ahi now that I would love to see how she's dealing with her pregnancy. You are biased towards Sajal. Okay. It's okay. I'll take that. If I'm biased towards somebody who is as talented as Sajal, then that's okay. I'm fine with that. Yes, there are plans of interviewing the cast of Kabuli Pulao, of course. Kabuli Pulao की 2 episodes रह गई हैं और I hope to see Sabina either this week or the next. और काफ़ी देर से we're in talks, but I wanted the drama to kind of get to the end. And then we would talk because Varna, she wouldn't be able to give away the story and it would be an incomplete conversation. So, for sure, that's one interview I'm really looking forward to. Hiba Bukhari, we have reviewed her look in Fashion Fortnightly. Fashion Fortnightly soon. Agar koi Ahmed hai yahan pe, Ahmed, we need the Fashion Fortnightly quickly. We've recorded it. Yumna's dress was terrible. So guys, ज़रूरी नहीं है कि अब हम fans हैं यमुना के तो यमुना की हर चीज़ सही हो. यमुना की नहीं थी ना. The funny rap that I was calling Koji, मैं ताबिश को कह रही थी कि you're wearing Juno. That was Tabish's Juno look. Who is my hairstylist? So I go to both Nabila and Ruqayya. So Ruqayya cuts my hair. I think she does a fantastic job. If you need a really good haircut that is aligned with your personality and you don't come away shocked ke zyada kaat diya ya kam kaat diya, Ruqayya is the person to go to. But for my color, I go to Nabila. So that's the way it's been for years and years. Why do people want a closet review? Why do you want us to do Hamza Sohail's closet? उन्होंने कभी ऐसा तो कुछ नहीं पहना कि मैं कहूँगी कि मुझे. हिबा बुखारी की ब्लैक साड़ी भाई मुझे तो अच्छी लगी थी, मुझे कोई इतनी बुरी नहीं लगी. मैं ऑजी शाह के रिव्यू देख रही थी, बड़ा फनी है. इट्स रियली रियली फनी, बट आई डोंट एग्री विद अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स ही सेड. फवाद खान और फहाज अली सेलेक्ट वन. फवाद खान. Fawad Ali will get there. I mean, he's starting out, yeah. I mean, look at Fawad's body of work. You can't compare them yet. Maybe after Fawad has done that much work and he's done international projects and फिर तो ठीक है, but अभी नहीं. House tour, inshallah, once my floor is done. We will do a house tour. जीवन नगर की मुझे नहीं पता कितनी एपिसोड्स बाकी हैं. माहिरा की लुक्स हम डिस्कस करेंगे. Why is Salah not dominated? मुझे लगता है पिछले साल वो हुए थे. I love Durra's outfit. We will discuss that too. Thank you guys. Thank you. Where is Juno? He's sleeping. Hello खुशहाल holics _ Aruj. इतने आप लोग weird नाम रखते हैं, पढ़े भी नहीं जाते. अच्छा जी. Cutting my hair short. I used to have very short hair. But then I just grew it out. I liked Emma Beg's look. Emma Beg has really cool energy. She's got the vibe. She vibes really well. I like her. I also love Hania Amir's attitude. She's just so happy-go-lucky. She's like, she's smiling through everything. I love Hania. Fawad was at Mahira's wedding. He was. Do I think Seher and Hamza are dating? I don't know. I don't know. Walaikum salam. Can we have Maya's interview? I would love to interview Maya. I don't think she'll give us an interview after what we've done with her in यूं ही. अच्छा जी. I was watching मैं देखते देखते मैंने सोचा मैं लाइव कर लूँ. अभी देखूंगी जाके. सिर्फ मुझे एक चीज़ की रोस्टेबल मिल गई. मुझे पहली चीज़ मैंने दिख ली कि वहाँ जो है कैरेक्टर Zaid is psychologically disturbed because of his friend's accident. He's psychologically disturbed. I don't know what that means, but yeah. दोबारा जूनो को दिखाऊं. जूनो यार, जूनो उधर मुंह करके सो गया. Dating gossip. I would love it if they were though. They're so good together. I really liked Seher Khan. I mean, I thought her look was not the best, but it wasn't bad either. And she's just her energy is so good. Yeah, you guys have to realize that, हम जब लोगों को मिलते हैं ना तो हमें उनकी वो insight मिलती है जो आप लोगों को screen पर देख के नहीं मिलती. So it's different. Our opinion is coming from a completely different place than what you see on screen. So when you meet somebody or you interview them or you're on a panel with them or you're on stage, you see them on stage, you get different vibes. And when I like somebody or I don't like somebody, I'm also basing my opinion on the vibe that I get from them. So Seher is lovely. That's what I'm saying. She was such a delight to talk to, and I felt so bad when that controversy came up, and I'm so happy that she immediately apologized for it. And I'm so ashamed that I hadn't watched Barfi, that I would have corrected her or cut that part. But it's just that Seher Khan is delightful. Dastan hot gold आएगा कभी. If ever Fawad owes me money, if ever, I will hold him कि मुझे पैसे ना वापस करें आप. हम दाम उस पे बात कर लेते हैं दास्तान पे. Who styled Yumna? Yumna styled Yumna. Yumna was wearing her sister, and जब celebrities ने अपने बहन भाइयों के कपड़े पहने यही हुआ है. We've seen it with Atif for years. Mamia and Farhan Said for the new movie is going to be sizzling, guys. This is going to be a sizzler. I wish that Farhan Said had performed with Mamia. That would have been so good. Because obviously Mamia knows how to perform and so does Farhan. Guys, if you want to see anything really impressive today on the internet, on Instagram, go to Ahad's page and see his Shakespeare narration. Oh my God, it is so good. Will I ever watch the Yaqeen Ka Safar? I have seen Yaqeen Ka Safar. Why do you think I haven't seen it? Of course I have. I love Jannat Se Aage. But reviews में यार जो बातें हम कहते हैं वो मुझसे क्यों पूछ रहे हैं? आप वो बातें पूछें जो reviews में नहीं होती. Everybody supports Yumna. I've interviewed Rabia Bhatt. Nida Yasser, यार again, Nida Yasser की energy बहुत अच्छी है. Nida Yasser was looking nice. That's what I'm saying. Yumna comes across as preachy and petty and bitter. But it's not who she is. That's what I'm saying. When you meet her, she's anybody but preachy and bitter, and she goes on the defensive, jo ke nahi hona chahiye. Any gossip from the award show? Gee, guys. Okay, so another 3 minutes and I'm going to sign out. और मैंने क्या बात करनी थी, बस यही बातें थी. I would love to interview all these people, but मैंने अब सोचा है कि ये interview कोई दे ना दे, I have to say what's in my head. And obviously it's not always going to be great about celebrities, and yeah, it's I can't tiptoe around people just because वो interview नहीं देंगे, फिर अगर हम उनकी बुराई करेंगे तो फिर नहीं देंगे, तो फिर ना दें. वैसे भी जिन्होंने नहीं देना होता वैसे भी नहीं देते, जिन्होंने देना होता है वो बुराई सुनने के बावजूद दे देते हैं. So it doesn't matter. A lot of respect for people who don't take critique to heart, who know that we're criticizing or critiquing work in a professional capacity. There's nothing personal about it, and it shouldn't be taken, personally. So yeah. Actors not being media trained, they're not. they're not. मैं open देती हूँ offer, जो आके media train होना चाहता है वो आ जाए मेरे पास. I will save the life, don't worry. Thank you. I got my hair cut today. Rukaiya cut my hair. I went for a blow dry when I LSA के बाद से बाल ही नहीं धोए थे. There was so much product in my hair because मैं frizz हो जाता है यहाँ से. मेरे इतने बाल गिरे थे January में. Then I started taking biotin and they stopped growing, stopped falling, and then I had all this baby hair. So anyway, you don't need to know that. Too much information. Hiba takes criticism very positively. That's what I'm saying. When you meet somebody and you get a whiff of their personality, आपको पता चल जाता है कि यार अगला बंदा कितना positive है और आप, Juno, can you come here please? Now Juno has elevated himself to the shelf. I will turn it around and I will show you. And there he is, sitting on my. Juno, say hi. There he is. Juno's an absolute freak. I was taking biotin की गोलियाँ. अभी भी ले रही हूँ. Guys, Malajwat was not ignored. They're not stupid. LSA is not stupid that they would ignore Malajwat. Malajwat did not submit their portfolio. I think the process is flawed, but they were not snubbed. I will do a house tour. Thank you. What after party? I choose not to go to after parties. The last place I want to be after a show that ends at 3 a.m. is an after party. Submission process is terrible. So, this Burak Oskowit, however we pronounce his name, and apologies for not knowing how to. पहले मुझे पता नहीं क्यों दिमाग में मेरा था कि Saturday को LSAs है. So when I was invited to this event, I said, I'm sorry, I won't be able to attend because I'll be at the LSAs. And then I forgot, and it turned out that the event was on Saturday and the LSAs were on Friday. I could have gone, but I was in no condition actually. Thank you guys. Thank you for all the love. I love all of you. Wang, yes. And abhi bhi hum par tol rahe hain, lekin bahut garmi hai. As soon as the weather gets better, then Wang is a must. And I'm fine. Thank you for all the love that you send my way. Thank you for... Why I'm not ignoring Therabin questions, bhai? What does media trained mean? It means that you know how to answer questions. You know how to take criticism, and when you're talking, you know when to stop. Most important, that you know when and where to stop, because a lot of people know where to start, but they don't know कि बस कब करना है. So yeah. Anyway, so thank you a lot, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. We've got like a maximum of 500 people online at one point. So I really am humbled by the love that you send my way, and I feel very blessed. And I know that your questions are coming in, and there are some people who are just joining, but I'm sorry, I'm going to leave you all now, and हम दोबारा करेंगे इंशाल्लाह live एक और session, और live नहीं करेंगे तो एक मैं हाल शायद वो कर लें. We'll do a Twitter पे space where you all can also talk and you can sort of give your 2 cents as well. And again, thank you. जितने आप लोग सवाल पूछ रहे हैं सबके मैं जवाब दे चुकी हूँ. जो अब ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं वो प्लीज़ वापस चले जाएं. नहीं, we are not hating on Feroz. We are just saying that he should have won for Hubs and not for Tish Button. And had he won for Hubs, we would have been delighted. But Tish Button, he was second lead, and it was a small role. It was not an actor in a leading role capacity. So he won because he's insanely popular, but he should have won for Hubs, is what I'm saying. So thank you. You will get a dose of Tabish in another day or two. And guys, peace out. Duaएं हैं बहुत सारी for all the people in Palestine. Yes, of course. We are following the news, and the news is devastating. And अभी तक तो कोई ceasefire या कोई नज़र नहीं आ रही on the horizon. It looks like things are going to get a lot worse before somebody steps in. But we have to pray for peace and for things to get better. We can never give up hope. Okay guys, bye-bye.